What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. Let's see, here we are, watching them do some stuff. Yeah, in the last episode, I think we were like avoiding a death spiral. We set up some steel. We got some steel going on here. I think I got a little carried away between episodes. Oh, whoops, pressed the wrong button. Okay, yeah, I got a little carried away between episodes. And I just kept building and building, and I was like, you know, I should probably chill. But pretty much like what we got taken care of is that we increased our steel production. We kind of implemented this thing. What we got going on here is the creation of fertilizer. We got a bunch of fertilizer 2, I think it is. Yeah, we're making fertilizer 2. So what's happening here is I have this biomass coming out. So we have biomass, and it goes along this belt. Let's put you all the way up here. We got biomass coming along over here, and it goes into here, which turns into some compost. So we got some compost being made here, and then in like one of our previous episodes, I showed that we're growing some wheat, and what we're doing with this wheat is pumping it into here to turn into animal feed, and the animal feed will go into both of these that make compost. So we have 3 things of compost, you know, one coming from the biomass here, and it's going into here, and we're making a lot more organic fertilizer. So then what we're doing with that, in the last episode, I think we were doing some sour water stuff. We set up like sour water stripping. So the thing with sour water stripping is that it makes ammonia, and it also makes sulfur. So what we're doing here with the ammonia, and also we can see the sulfur, we're going to bring ammonia and sulfur over into this machine here. And with ammonia, some oxygen, so you can see I just have another air separator here. We have ammonia, the oxygen, and that first fertilizer, this guy right here. Not always, that's why I have 2 recipes, but you can drag the recipes, and whichever recipe is on top, like you just saw it do that one, whichever recipe is on top, it'll prioritize making that. So I'm prioritizing using the ammonia and the oxygen to make 45 fertilizer with that, excuse me, with that, the fertilizer step 1 here. And then what I'm doing with this sulfur, so then you get that fertilizer 1, right? So we got fertilizer 1 coming into here, into this mixer, and the fertilizer 1 is mixing with some more limestone and sulfur, which we got right here, and that's what is being brought in. The sulfur from there, prioritizing. Oh, I should be prioritizing. Oh, it prioritizes that one. Okay, a little bit further. So the sulfur comes in along with the limestone, and it mixes to make fertilizer 2. So now we have the fertilizer 2 coming in and treating these farms, and you can see I have them all set to 120, and they are in fact at 120. I could probably put it up further, but I want to make sure that I see like a backlog of fertilizer 2, which it is actually going. Okay, that's oh, that is upgraded. Maybe I will increase the usage, but yeah, so that's what's going on with that. And then we have the sulfur, like how I said, we have a prioritizing actually going down this way. We have the sulfur coming in here to mix with some water to make acid. So we got this acid pipe coming underneath our water pipe, and we have that going into the copper, because the recipe before was 24 of this impure plus some water is going to give us 19.5. So we're actually losing copper, whereas this one, you get the impure copper with acid, and you're getting the same 24 to 24. So by using acid instead of water, we are increasing our copper production. So you can just see the acid line runs all the way over here, but it's showing water for now. Oh, okay. Whatever, it's showing water for now because I don't have these guys built. And then I just have the water line being continued on over here for the steel. Another thing that we did was we made all of our smelting streamlined. So what I mean by that is that we have iron coming in to feed the actual iron, and then you can see iron along this bottom row, and it continues to go, and we have this little bridge here, vehicle ramp, and iron keeps coming over here, and it's feeding all our steel smelters. So that's iron, and then we have excuse me, then we have coal kind of being treated the same way. So this is the main coal input, And we got coal going into every single one of these along the middle line right here, and then coal and more coal. And so coal just keeps coming on. And I click on coal. There you go. And feeds the steel. And then I did the same exact thing for the slag, except it goes the other way. So we have all 4 of these. Output is full, because steel is full. That's fine. Let's upgrade you. Yeah, so we got all the slag, and because these bridges only go too high, I had to do a weird little thing right here with our 3rd guy here. I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. And it comes over here, and then we have it set up to pick up all the slag, and slag ends up right here. So I made it all streamlined. Something a little weird about the copper, though, is that because iron goes from here to there and to there, it needed to be underneath. Coal obviously needs to go to everything, and slag obviously comes out of everything. But the problem was, what do I do with copper now? And we did it with some lifts. It's not the prettiest. I don't really like it, but it kind of gets it done. So we made it all streamlined for a reason. We pretty much need it streamlined so that we can recycle. So what we have here is the recycling plant, and so waste sorting plant, and you can see things like this. It'll produce recyclables along with this guy producing recyclables. So you can see all these different things that shit out recyclables, and we need to capture that. So we'll capture it in a recycling plant, which then will produce iron scrap, aluminum scrap, broken glass, gold scrap, copper scrap, all this good stuff. And how we'll use this is it can be used, if I get it recycling and put the iron scrap and just get all the iron scrap and put it onto this iron belt, it'll feed in, and I'll just make sure that the iron scrap recipes are prioritized to be used. So we'll be using the iron scrap, and then same thing with the copper scrap. So we'll see all that right there. And same thing with this one. I need to add the copper scrap, and then we copy that and paste it to all the other ones so that we are prioritizing getting... No, that's molten copper. We don't want molten copper. We want that one. I think so. Which one was it? That one? Yeah, so it'll prioritize making the iron scrap, which is just molten iron, and either way, it'll make the steel. So yeah, by setting all these up streamlined, I can now set up this recycler. The problem, though, is where do I want to put it? I might put it somewhere like here. The problem then is I need to get all these recyclables everywhere. So you can see there's like recyclables coming out of here, coming out the wazoo, so I gotta figure out how to get that. What else did I do? I mean, I did kind of just like some cleaning up. I think I have more wheat being grown. Yeah, so you see potatoes and wheat, and then wheat and veggies. So double the wheat, and the food's going really well. In fact, I think I have them on food consumption 1 so that they can eat some more. Let's see. So how do we want this recycling plant? If we put... So... Let me see. Because how can we get recyclables down here? First of all, they come from the science, which we want to move the science anyway. And here's some glass that I'm trying to work on, because we need the glass so that we can get the construction or the vehicle construction parts, vehicle parts 2. But let's work on. It's like, what do I really have going on here? I just want copper, and then that's another thing I did over here is that all the sulfur, or some of the sulfur, is coming over here so that we can feed the rubber maker so that we're no longer producing wastewater to shit out into the ocean here. The only wastewater we get is from our people, and it's the poopy water. Oh, and then another thing too is that we ran out of oil finally over here. So really, our current oil setup is dependent on our ship to go get us oil, which you can see only has 590. Where is our ship? I feel like it's around here somewhere. How can I see all of my ships? The ship. That's not the ship. I want to see. Huh. I don't know. I'm sure it'll pop up eventually. And I haven't figured out where I can look to see. Oh, hey, look, there's my ship right now. It's literally on its way over here. So yeah, it'll fill up 2,000 at a time and deposit off the 2,000 oil. Yeah, let's get on this recycling thing. So if we want... So first of all, let's figure out what we want to do for science. Okay. So now that we have some science, or these buildings are placed down. Let me see what we got. So the science goes in there. What can we do here? So we got to work on making this guy. Put it on out over here. What is science 3? Or well, science 2, the lab equipment. I'm gonna need paper and glass. So do we even work on this now? I mean, kind of, right? Like we need somewhere for it to go. I think we'll do it like here. Okay. And so now I need to figure out where I want the recyclables to go. I feel like I want this thing to be down here somewhere because it's at like the start of it all. So what is this? These are inputs of recyclables. This is output. Okay. So what we'll do, we gotta get some of these guys. Let's get, we're gonna do iron and copper. And nothing, well, and broken glass too, I guess. Oops. So this is gonna be broken glass. Or hold on, let's get copper scrap. Get some iron scrap, or broken glass, that's fine too. And iron scrap. So let's get these guys. Streamline here. And ooh, I do want this kind of online, so we'll go like this. And what we'll do is iron scrap. Let's get some U-shaped sorters. We're gonna go right there and right there. And all of this can be like that. So here we're doing, what is that? Iron scrap. We want to pull off the iron scrap. Iron scrap. And here we want to pull off the glass. And the rest will be copper. And then when we get like more items that we're doing, I'll just like grab this and move it back. Or should I just do that now? Because it's only 2 more. Let's move you to the side. Copy this, hold down Alt and Shift. Nope, that didn't work. Hold down, throw you away. Copy, nope. Copy, hold down Control. There you go, hold down Control. So here we'll have the other stuff. This is gonna be... I don't think I can do it. Oh, you know what? This is what I'll do. This will be the broken glass. So we need to tell this one that you're going to be broken glass. And this will be, sure, the iron. And so we'll tell you that you're iron. And then you're going to be the copper scrap. Tell you that you're going to hold copper scrap. And then you're going to be nothing. Copy this thing, hold down control, and that goes there. And that shouldn't have a setting. Oh my god damn it. What are you? You're glass, so glass goes like that. You're iron, so you're iron. And you're copper, so you just need copper. And then you're going to be something else. You're going to be aluminum, and then gold can go right here. Which I haven't, like, discovered it yet, so I think that's, like, how it's supposed to be. So for now, what we'll do is we're going to come out here. Yeah, like this. We're going to go under this belt. Oh, actually. Yeah, wait. Is this the iron? No. Because what we can do is we can take the iron and put you directly in to this belt balancer, and you're going to prioritize that. And then the copper. And come over here. Let's go up one. And I need you to actually, we're going to go over here and then up another one, or up two, and you're going to come into here. So that'll be for the copper. And then the glass we don't really care about yet. Okay, so we're getting all that done. Let's unpause all this. But now we need to get the scrap in here, and I think I'll like try to run it alongside this. So what we'll do here is can I get a belt, please? Thank you. I think we'll do, like, how far are we going now? 3? Whoops. Let's go up to height like 4. Actually, might as well go up to height 5. We're gonna run it along here. Okay, so we want all of our recyclables to come onto this. So, how do we get our recyclables up there? What if? What if we just run a stupid belt back like this? Okay. So stay with me now. Oh my god, you need to do this, please. Yeah. Recyclables, I don't care about that. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, let's try that again. Get there. And then same thing with these guys. You're gonna go like this, and then up to this. Does that look symmetrical? Symmetrical enough. Okay, so now we have these recyclables. Let's get you over there. So, what we'll do, because you're weird, we're just gonna go like this. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're along this the last one right there. Pretty sure that's it. Are we at 5 here? We are, and we're at 5 there. So, can we go under? Okay. Flip that. Recyclables will go this way. They'll keep coming. And I'm gonna lower this pipe. So this is what we're gonna do here. And we're gonna uni that like immediately so that I can bring this over here. Let's pause it real quick. Go right here, and then -1, and then plus. Nope. There we go. Uni that, and then we keep this going. But this all needs to go the other way. There we go. This needs to go this way. That needs to go that way. And I think we are good here. Because that's all the recyclables that will be coming out of this guy. And this needs to be upgraded. I mean, it does? Doesn't. It really doesn't, but oh well. Okay, let's build this this guy. And then we'll start getting recyclables out of this. And then let's work on, yeah, so then recyclables can go this way. This looks stupid. I want it better. We're just gonna use more lifts. Is it a flat lift? Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna do this because it maketh me happy. No. We do get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, that thing. So what we do here is just into that. Isn't this? Are you oh, you're flat. You're a flat motherfucker. Okay. I think it's a U-shaped lift. Like that. And then we copy you. I'm gonna put you right here. There we go. That looks better. And then that goes into there. This guy goes into there. And this guy will just do this. And get rid of that. And then we're still not done. We need this to go into there. And unpause this one. You need that. Get out of my life. I don't need that. That's better. Unpause it though. Unpause it. Unpause it. You need these guys for me. And then this will go into this, and this will go into there. There we go. So now that's better. That looks better. So then when we do this, it'll come out and go all the way over there. So now what we do... Alright, we're gonna need 6. We need 6, 6, 6. We need 24. This guy shits out 24. Okay, so it'll be like... How do I want this? I guess like that. Until, well, the problem is that we do in fact already need to start on the next science tier, because look, we're already here, we're already at it. So let's just go ahead and research it. And what I'll do, I'll work on this portion once I get that research. I just pointed because you guys can see what I point to. Okay, so soon we'll have recyclables coming on into here, and we are getting. Oh, that's right, copper scrap. Okay. Wait. What are you? Okay. Yeah. So let me see. Let's go to speed 2, and I need to make sure that the copper scrap is in fact getting put in, and I do see priority in, and that's out. So this copper scrap should intertwine itself really well into here, which then means copper scrap will go in. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is like working right now because I have 638 copper scrap, you know, all this crap. Let's get. Oh, this guy came and went. Okay. So we are getting recyclables right here. Not enough workers. What is going on? Farm could not store all the wheat. That's okay. Could not store the vegetables. I understand. Water source is getting low. I get you. Not enough workers. That's okay. But let me see how these recyclables work. So if we're getting some recyclables in right now, then what? What does it do? Do I need a belt right here? Or is this okay? And also, what if I do another one of these guys? Let's unpause another one. I mean, it's not gonna hurt, is it? Oh, well, it is gonna hurt because we don't have workers. So I'll uni-build that guy. Get that going. So, like, the recyclables are obviously coming out. And they're going in here. And how much? Yeah, you can see that this is getting some. So I think the recycling has in fact begun. I think we're okay with that. So now let's look at, while this is going, could not store all potatoes after harvest. I understand. What else can I do with potatoes? I could start to make fuel gas, but what do I do with fuel gas? Fuel gas to water to steam, or should I just make diesel out of my fuel gas because I have too many potatoes? Or should I just ignore the problem for now? I think we're on ignore the problem for now because we're doing okay on fuel. We're coming back up, but we got this recycling done. Let's look at this actually. So actually, we're gonna do glass. Too many actuallys. Actually, we're gonna get some glass right here. So I think we're gonna put glass in line with all the smelters. But the problem is that it needs to be on this line with these mixers behind it. Because these guys do produce slag. Yeah, and coal. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I think I designed this to be like ratioly good. The acid is here. Acid is here, and I can run it along. We can keep this going. Might as well just keep you underneath. Look at here. Okay. So now we have acid coming along. And what is your deal? What? What's wrong with you? Stay right there. What pipe are you supposed to be? Oh, you're supposed to be the exhaust pipe. Okay, let's do this. Let's run acid down this line. Here's the problem. I want to run acid here, but I can't because there's too many pipes. So we're gonna run acid here. This will be the acid line. Okay, so we're gonna go. Can you fucking stop? Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Okay, we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go under. And like that. And we're going to put you back up to 5, actually. And we're gonna run you right on top of this guy. So the acid will come over here. What are we doing with all these fucking... Alright, how many more of these do I want to do? Somewhere I have the blueprints for steel. And I think I have you to just plug in directly like this. So if I place that down and place that down, we're talking 8 steel production. How fast do I need to make this molten iron? Because I can go to a blast furnace 2. I can also do an arc furnace. I don't know. That's too much into the future. I think 8 is good. I think we're going to do 8. So then I can start doing the glass. I want to do the glass just like a little bit away. Like that. So what we want is we want the copper, or no, we want the coal to keep coming onto this line. Which way are you going? You're going the wrong way. You need to go this way. You need to go this way, and you go that way. Then we come over here and just turn all these. Okay. And the coal will come into the coal. And we need the slag to go out. So slag goes that way. And then we don't need... What is this going to be? We don't need you. So we delete that. Oh, wait, no. Whatever, I'll figure that out when we get there. But most importantly, we need the coal to come along and the slag to leave. So let's do that. In fact, we're going to do all of this. And what we got here, yep, let's just go ahead and build all of this. Because we are going to be glassing. So now we need to set up another thing where we're bringing in all the materials for the glass, because the thing is that yes, it takes coal and it puts out slag, but it needs to be made with glass mix, but we're going to prioritize broken glass. So this will make molten glass and shit out 30 and 12 and makes 24. So then the 24 comes and makes 12 and 12 broken glass. So we're gonna put the glass out onto the belt, and the broken glass is gonna combine with its friend over here, and it will be prioritized to be used here. Which once we get the broken glass here, we can belt it and come this way, and come all the way over here to be fed into this guy, where we're gonna prioritize the broken glass being made and prioritize this recipe. So we're doing the most like recycling that we can. So then with this one, let's get some acid. That one's easy because the acid pipe's right here. to here, and then here, and then in. So there's the acid. Let's build that pipe. Build the pipe for me. And we'll trash out the water here in a second. But that's coming along, and then we need sand, limestone, and salt. So those are the 3 ingredients that will be coming in here. I don't know why this is facing the other way, but let's get some buckets. It's going to be sand, limestone, and salt, I think it was. So we're going to do these, maybe? How do I make salt? I need an evaporation pond. So that's what'll be somewhere, like right there, and bring salt in. Okay. So let's get sand. Let's turn you around. Turn you around. Okay, we're gonna get sand into here. And then we're gonna get limestone into here. So what did I say? You're gonna be sand. Sand, fill me up, baby. And limestone, also fill up. Okay, we're almost there. We got the coal. It was brought on over here. Good. Okay, let's get this evaporation stuff. Evaporation pond. We could actually put it... Huh. What if we put it over here? There's room. Let me see. No, because it needs the input. So what if we... So, let me see what these recipes are. We need to bring in seawater. Let me see. So 48 seawater makes 24 brine. So then 40... Is that... It's literally just the same? Let me see. Is there any way that I can also make... No, this is it. And this is the, I think, the heated evaporation pond. So let me see. How much this makes... Let's slow it down real quick as I look at some math. So we make 60 glass mix, which is enough for 2. But we need to supply enough. We need 6 salt. And this will produce 6 salt at a rate of 48. So we actually need then 2 of these. I think we actually need 2 of them then, because they're gonna go like this. 48 seawater makes 24 brine. 48 seawater makes 24 brine. So altogether we'll have 48 brine, and 48 turns into 6. Okay, I think it needs to be like that. But what we'll do is I want it to be... Can I turn you streamline? How streamlined can I be? Because I want the road... Oh, obviously the road's not going to go here. It's going to come... Some of it will go that way, and it'll come down like that. Okay. So then, can I do the cha-cha? Sissy girl. Cut you. And you're going to go like this. So now we have... seawater in. No, let's flip these. Oh, that's right. Seawater in. And then brine out, brine out, brine out. Come see here. And then salt. Okay. But can we bucket? Sure, we can bucket. You're gonna be salt. So then we go salt into there, and then salt will go up one, and go right here, and then up again. To right there. Yep, and then these pipes go like this, and that pipe goes here. Now we need to pump in. We're gonna go 4. It's gonna go right here. Like that. Like that. Okay, let's build all of this. And let's get some seawater from here. So we already know that we need to pump up, or we need to move. We need to move 48 plus 48. We need to move 96. So this seawater pump is 108. So we're going to go ahead and stick with 108. You're just going to go right here. But 60 is more than 108. Where do we need to go? We need to go to this top, the top of this line. So the top of this line is like here. And then we bring you under, and now you're level 4. Okay. So the problem with this though is that this will all be dug up. Look at that. That looks funky. That all looks real weird. We'll deal with that when we get there. But this needs to be... We need to upgrade this pipe because it needs to be able to do 200. And let's see if... No, we need to upgrade that one now too. Because we need to get in... we need to move 96. Okay. Alright, I think we're about to get sand going. Once we get all this going. First we unpause it. And you know what? We uni it. Uni, baby. Uni. And you need to be flushed out so that we can get acid in here. There we go. Finally flushed it all out. And this looks like it's filling up with acid. Do I have like an acid? Ooh, I don't. I don't have an acid thingamajigger. You know, the tank. I don't have an acid tank. What's wrong with you? Why are you yelling? Oh, you don't have anywhere. The limes, you can't. That is something. First, let me look at this pipe. Oh yeah, we're getting water. Let me see. Let me just make sure that all this is working. Waiting for products because the seawater is on its way. And why are you not happy? Yeah, you're seawater. There's seawater in you. Why aren't you? Why aren't you doing the thing? Hello? Seawater is literally right there. Oh, is it because this isn't built? And it needs somewhere for this to go? I thought you would build already, or like go. Waiting for products. Why? It's right here. Can you please... Look, you're... What's going on here? Why aren't you going? Not enough input. Why is this not... I don't need... No, because that's the salt. That's going to be this. This is output. What is wrong with you? Why? Evaporation pond? Do I need a heated evaporation pond? I shouldn't. Also, what does a heated evaporation pond even do? Does it just do it faster? Hello? What's wrong with you? Is it because this pipe broke? Did it break? Okay, I'm very confused. What's going on? Waiting for product. There's 96 seawater. Please, what's wrong with you? You're filled up with seawater. There you go. What the fuck was wrong with you? And we can actually pause this one. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, because this is going to take the 96 and make the 48 brine that we need that goes into here that makes the 6 that we need. So I think we're like actually okay. So let me see this in action. And then this should fill up with brine. I see brine filling up there, brine filling up there. Okay, this one's filling up with brine. Like, not fast enough. Why is it being fucking weird? We've, like, made 2 of these brines already. What is going on? It's like the brine just doesn't want to get in here. Okay, now it's making the brine into salt. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to get trucks. You know what I could do? Set these up like this. Like this. It doesn't matter which one it goes on. So it could go like that. And then right here. Like that. I could do that. Because I think trucks can get to those. And then with the salt, we're finally going to get some salt into here, which will, I think, make some glass mix. You know what? We're going to upgrade both of these. Which would also mean that I'm going to need to bring in 96 times 2. 96 times 2 is 192, so I need to bring in 192 seawater, which this is 108, so I need another one of these. And let's get some pipe. Like that. And that should be good. And we're now missing sand because I couldn't get sand into here, so we're getting sand into here. Which means we can delete these, and we can delete that, and that. And unpause that. And then we'll also do this, please. Without you being weird, can you not be weird? But because we're getting 48 and 48, that's 96, we now need to upgrade this pipe. No, not this one. Just this one. And now I'll start making 12 salt, which is an overproduction, so we'll get some salt in here. And you do not want to be connected. And you need sand. Let's get you 6, and you also 6. Fill this up for me, please. And then we don't need this crazy-ass fucking loop-de-loop. We only need it like a little bit. In fact, I don't really like the way this is. Yeah, like what? What is this, dude? Why is this not? Oh, it's because this is broken. Motherfuckers. I know it said that it was gonna break, but like, come on. This needs sand. Are we having anyone? Oh, let's just get some more trucks. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I can't make these. Let's make 5. And we'll go from there. But this is kind of dumb. I want to see this fill up, dude. What is like going on with this? Do you not like being directly like hooked up to pipe connectors? Because I had it before. Let's go one more. And then we go down. Yeah, it's like you're being real fucking stupid. Also, where's my goddamn sand? Oh, it's literally right here. Can you fucking put the sand into the thing? Oh, it's not. It's because it's not doing that. And then the limestone needs to deposit to a limestone bucket. I think that's the problem here. And then the sand needs sand settings. Okay. Alright, now it's working. It was just being real stupid. So does that mean that this one is going to be stupid because it doesn't want to go into a connector like fast enough? But now we should be getting freaking glass. Jesus, dude. I don't know why that took so long. Sand should be coming in here. And we'll just make another sand mixer, or yeah, glass mixer, when we set up, you know, the thing. Set up more. Because then this should be enough for this right here. Let's watch it happen. Let's watch the magic. Yes, sand mix. So sand mix coming, and then slag. I need to make sure that slag be going too. And then this looks like it's going. Okay, so now we have sand mix cooking. Then I want to see sand, or the molten glass come into here, and we get glass. Show me the glass, and show me that the broken glass is going back here. Look at that. Shitting out glass, and there's broken glass. Okay, so now we're good. Now we are making 24 glass a minute. Thank God. What can't you get to? You. You're not supposed to have imports. Cannot import. But what is wrong with you? You don't like that you don't have that kind of thing. So now... Now you should output some recyclables. Sweet. And then the recyclables go over here, and then we're doing this. Okay. All right, so we set that up. Thank God. What is going on here? Let's upgrade this, and upgrade this. And we're also going to upgrade our bricks. You know what? Storage. Let's upgrade all of our unit storages. So that's I. What do you mean power? Oh, okay. And then I already upgraded you. And let's upgrade this as well. So that hopefully we can get all this out of here. Keep empty. Priority 1. Let's get all this crap out of here. Please. Yes. And we're going to take all that out. And the vehicle parts. Upgrade the vehicle parts and the rubber. Because we have all this room for rubber. Okay, so now our salt should be backing up. What do I want to do with this? I think I want to put this like here. Which means I actually want to run all these this way. I think that's what I'll do. Or do I want these tucked back here? I could always just move this over more so that this like weird jutting out thing isn't there. I think we're going to be doing something like that, but I'll do that in like in between episodes. Right now we just made sure that we got glass going on. And this is now emptying everything, and we should be emptying the copper. Oh, the copper like instantly filled up. But we are getting all that. Okay, let's send this bad boy out to fight. Ooh, what's my battle score? 190. Can I fight? Can we go here? Location's too far. Let's go explore that. And then we can start repairs on that. And fill this up. Okay, so now that we have glass, what the fuck did we need to do? I think it was research 2. So, let's see. In the end, it does even better. Now, we need this. But we need to be upgraded. And you're gonna take 12. So that means I'm gonna need 2? I'm gonna need 2 of these. So if I'm gonna need 2 of these, that means I'm going to need to make one of those. So I need to bring in paper, glass, mechanical parts, electronics. Because in all, we have... Let's come down like this. There. And that's it, actually. Just 2. Because we can only support 2, because that's quite a lot. 24 for lab equipment. And these take up 12. Or do I do... Let's move you out of the way, and let's make that. And then we have this, but then we need... this? Because we need right here. Yeah. And let's copy that guy. And this needs to go like this. Then we go right here. Right here, then we're gonna go up, all the way to here. Down 1, And then you down one like that. And then we need to bring in glass. Ah, crud. Let's back all this up. One more. Hello? What does it take? Let's try this. Bring you back. Bring you over here. And we need to go up to the third one. How do we... Right there. Does that work? Are you... Oh, no, it's because you... You're being weird. So it needs to be that far away. So then we grab all this and we put it back, but underneath right there. Okay. That looks better. So then this comes over here and then down. Okay. And then we get these hooked up. Like that, like that. Okay. Okay, and then we get these hooked into here. And so now we need all those ingredients. What did we do? Location explored, shipment battle. What did we get? Some crud. And then I said they were going to get that guy filled up, and we did. So let's go repair that ship. Deliver ship is 2 damage. Let's repair you. You're priority 1. Good, 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 good. Now that we got glass, I said we need to bring in glass. Ow. So here we need... We can put this like this. Here we need glass, paper. We need glass and paper, and then all these parts, which are handily right here. Which means I could probably move all this up or down. Probably up. Or where do we want this? What if we move all this right here? Whoops, that was too much. So then what we do is, so then what we do is bring over these guys. Where's our mechanical parts? Mechanical parts. So what if we put all this like here? We don't need it to be too far away. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna put it here because there's this contraption that I'm doing here. So what we'll do is bring these up over here, here, and here. So then we'll just have a glass guy. And do something about... Oh, you know what? Let's do the paper. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We're gonna bring over electronics and mechanical parts. Okay, we don't need that anymore. In fact, are you done being repaired? You are. You're all set. Go deliver that. Let's also start repairs on this so we can get all the stuff in there. And then we can also start repairs on that too. All right, I want to finish this science stuff, and then we'll move on with our lives. So we have electronics and this guy. I don't think I need rubber any further. And if we do, we'll figure it out. So what we're going to do is, this is a flat lift. We're going to go like this. Put you here. I actually don't think I need to. So from the electronics, we're going to go up to 5. So we'll go up to 5. Okay, looks fine. And then over here, and we'll come down to 2. No, 1. 1's good. And it'll be like this. So instead of here, we're gonna have electronics into there, and electronics into there. Wait, this is 5. We need to keep it on 4. No. I had that right. This is the one that needs to go up. Because if these guys, let's do this guy first. That looks stupid. Let's just do this. And then all the way up. But instead, we're going to go to 4. So 4 will come over here. And we'll go here. And then we go down to 1. And into there. And into there. And then we get this guy. And we're just going to stay 4. Wait a minute. No, that's right. We go up to 5. And then over everything. And we want you to come down to 2. And down into that. There we go. Perfect. I think that's going to be good. So let's go ahead and build those. And that, and I want to see Science 1 come out into these guys. I want to see the Science 1 be putting themselves on in there. Shit. How are we going to construction parts? Or how are we going to recyclables? Recyclables need to come out here and they could go alongside there. It'll be something stupid, but I'll probably fix it in between episodes. But for now, we don't need that. For now, we get glass, and we're going to do a lift. Are you a flat? What are you? You're a flat guy. Yeah, you're a flat guy. So we will do flat lift. This. And we're just gonna come on over here and put ourselves right into this. There go. So let's deal with this paper now. So now we have this going. And we'll get all this. So that'll be glass. How many workers do I have? -2. Awesome. Let's build that. How many trucks? 5 more? Oh no. We're getting real low. Okay. We're not going to do this anymore. And did we stop on this because this got broken? Naturally. Thank you. Is any other piece broken? This is. But you know what? No, let's cheat. So, I'll do that, that. That looks good. One more. Look at that big old pipe. Let's fix that. Yeah, I think that's good. That'll take care of all of that. We'll get back all our water. So glass be coming on in. Oh, here's the science one. Okay. So, what's up with this paper? We need a chemical plant. Chemical plant. Let's get a chemical plant. What do you want? Let's make. And I need steam too. Okay. Water resource getting low. Bitch, you're supposed to be like empty. So you continuously say to me. How are we doing on electronics? I feel like we're not making enough. You aren't making any because your friends aren't there. There you go, buddies. Okay. And double check on how much copper I'm using. We're using 12, which is 36. And we're making 48. So we're okay. But I don't like how low we are on electronics. So what if we upgrade you? How many are you going to be using? Let's see. 24. So that means we're going to need to put another one of these online. We can do that. We have the construction parts. So let's get another set of 2 going. And we now need to move this and this. So what if we copy you, put you just around here. Uni-build that. Or no, let's do that. And we will move you. Why did I do this? Why is it like this? We'll figure that out here in a minute. Okay, chemical plant. You need wood chips, limestone, steam. Limestone is easy. Yeah, research lab 3, gotcha. Limestone is easy. It's a bucket. Limestone. Oh, and we're going to copy limestone, put you right there. So you're limestone, wood chips. How wood chips? Shredder. Shredder here. And all you do is shred into wood chips, which means we're gonna need a box. And that box is gonna be asking for wood. Then we need steam, and we can get steam from wood chips in a boiler. Okay, so 24 wood equals 24 wood chips. So we're gonna have like, it'll be, ooh, but it's only 1.5 steam, so we now need a boiler that runs off of wood chips. And it's gonna be this one. Okay, so this is the setup we need for paper. We're almost there, we're almost there. Let's double check, make sure. Okay, so we got this. Let's delete this. Let's delete some of these. And then we're going to delete this guy. Magically. Because we need to move him up one. Can we? Oh my goodness, we cannot. But what we can do... hold on. Because I'm fucking stupid. If we put this here, if we put this here, then we can feed it in, and then we do some stupid little thing with the belt right there. But I don't think I want to do that. That looks stupid. Instead, we do this. Yeah. We'll do that. And this will come over here, and that, and then we'll delete. This is the copper. Like that. You're gonna get moved it over magically. This guy here. This guy like this. Like that. And you, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? I did that backwards. This guy, right there, and then we need, let's try this again. Right here. And this will come up to here. And then, no, shit. But you need to be rubber at a filmy kind of thing like that. And then build that. This needs to be copper. Okay. So now we should be making... Why are we not smelting naturally? Naturally, we don't have that or that. And this guy is not brought over. You need that for me. Okay, I think we're good here. We cannot uni-boost that. Alright, I think it looks good now. And this can start to get a little more jammed up, a little more claustrophobic, because we can, I don't think we even have like a pathway here. We do not. So this guy has a path like this. Copper mine, no real place to dump because there's hella copper. That's good. But we're about to start using hella copper, or well, using more. You do not need people to bring you stuff. Double check that my build is still going. Coal. What's going on with the coal? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I need a flat... No, I need a U connector. Put you one right there, one right there. Please put coal in. Sweet. And then let's get you right here for the future copper. Thank you. And this, oh my god, this also U-shaped connector. Down one. Let's go right there. That one has one. That one has one. That one's there. And that one's there. There we go. Jesus. So now that we're going to be making double copper, we can upgrade that one as well. So we have all the electronics. I see that we're going down in oil. It's not good. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get this done, or else the episode's just going to be way too long. But that's the fun part, is that we can tune into the next episode to see all this stuff being made. Or, like, it'll probably be complete, because I'll probably do a little bit off camera, because I just fucking love this game. It's doing real great. I love it. But this is all going pretty well. I do need to fix this problem. Maybe I do, or maybe I should start getting all this excess potatoes and everything, all this stuff that we keep getting yelled at, that it couldn't be fucking brought in. I'll set up like some, I'll bring some potatoes and things over here off of balancers so that we prioritize feeding our people. But we'll come over here and yeah, like I said, oh, you know what? We should put some buckets. Start with buckets and then out of a balancer. Yeah. And we'll set up like some biofuel going so that we're making more gasoline out of the biofuel. But yeah, we'll do that. Or I just want to keep playing. No, we'll do it in the next episode. I can hold out. I can relax. What is this? Oh, copper scrap. All the copper scrap should be. Ooh, I need to prioritize that, which means I should probably bring this back. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some bad stuff. This. And we're just gonna magically, deliciously delete. Watch one last thing. We'll do one last thing here. We'll put a U-shaped balancer right here. So let's delete those two. Fucking uni that. I thought I deleted you. Okay. We'll do a U-shaped balancer right here. We're gonna prioritize that we want that in. And then we're gonna get some buckets. We're gonna get large buckets. And we go 2 back. Like this. And then a U-shaped lift like so. Right there. And we're gonna uni build that. And we're going to tell you that we want copper ore. Bring it to us. And this will just be copper ore. And this will say that we want to export to this copper. But we are going to prioritize that. And do we need, I think we need, yeah, we need to upgrade this belt. We're just going to upgrade it all the way. Perfect. Because we had a lot of fucking copper scrap just hanging out. But now we have a balancer to prioritize using our recycled stuff. We have a balancer here to prioritize the recycles from here, the iron scrap, and then we have a balancer here to prioritize the copper scrap from here, copper scrap. And then we got our recyclables, which we're going to be getting some more recyclables from this. We're going to bring it on over here and then join it up with this guy. And we got these guys going. We have a bunch of these. We're consuming 48 copper and we're making 48, 96. 48, so we can actually upgrade this one. No, we'll leave it. It's going to be okay. Yep. Yeah, so that's today's episode. Where's all our tree people? We're still harvesting trees. I think I might need more tree harvesters if we're gonna start burning this wood. And I think I have these guys. Yeah. We're gonna put this on pause. Yeah, for the coal. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Tune in next time. Till then, you know, good old classic. Aw, that pipe. And why? Oh, that's right. This check is the pipe. But yeah, till next time, stay stringy.